Okay guys, we're back to more Let's Play Angry Birds Seasons Remastered. Last time we did Easter Eggs, Mighty Feathers, and completed it all. This time we're gonna get started with Summer Picnic. Let's get started here. Oh yeah, 100. Let's get this started. We built that up pretty good. Yeah. There we go. Good one. Just take that flower out of the way. There we go. Well, last time you detonated the TNT, but you took everything over here this time. Guess that was the way to do it. 'Cause apparently you don't always have to blow up the TNT. Alright. Should have taken the rest of this, including the flower. That's what I was saying. I saw I was about to drop the egg before I even shoot him. So I controlled how I held him. When you hold on him too long, start messing everything up. I don't think so. What I hear a lot is I don't think so. Sometimes you can ask a question for somebody and then they say, I don't think so. Really, when that's not the answer you want to hear. But that is the thing, is that you can't be told what you want to hear. You gotta be told the truth. Because nobody would dream and believe in fairy tales. You know what they say? They say if it's going to be that way, There's nothing you can do about it. Then again, there's always second chances. See, I seem to be that person that gives more than second chances. I feel like I'd give like 70 chances and they don't work. For him to just not blow up the TNT like that, I don't find that really acceptable. Oh yeah. Got 4 blocks there. Because there's 1 concrete block left. That's why you just give out a 98. I need to work on that. What the hell? No. A lot less things there, but there's just those vines and the concrete blocks. It's a lemonade. I feel like that would count a lot more. Okay. Even though you barely made it, but as long as you made it, that's what counts. People probably wouldn't go for that. That you barely made it. If you did or you didn't. A lot of times I don't have the words to answer questions. Especially when somebody's just asking you so many questions. It does get annoying. Man, you still can give me another 98. Why don't you just give me 108? You know, the thing is whenever they tell you what you want to hear, you're just, hoping that they're alright. $99 or $100? There we go. you can ask someone things, and then they say they don't think so. And you just wind up hoping that they're lying. At the same time, though, you could just be oversharing. That's why they would say that you just gotta keep some things to yourself. And work at it on your own. I mean, whatever has to be done to get there is what you would do. And just stay on from there. And whatever you're doing to get something, it's not going to be like that every time. Because you can just think about it. My moods will change every day. Like, each day for me is a lot different. And I will act a lot different. And have different desires between today and tomorrow. Sometimes people can just gossip with you. Say they're going to do something, and then they don't do it. Me, though, those are things that I will remember. But sometimes people say they'll do something, and then it doesn't get done. Because sometimes it's like they just probably tell you that to be nice. Or they're just telling you what you want to hear. And again, there are some things that make others uncomfortable. See, one thing I believe is that I know a lot of men don't like to hear the word uncomfortable. Because, you know, it is embarrassing to hear that word uncomfortable. I can see why that would give me a 98, because this shit right here didn't knock over. Oh, you gotta work. Good one. But you know, one thing I would like to say is that sometimes it hurts your feelings even more whenever somebody says they're going to do something for you, and then you're waiting and waiting to see them, and then they don't show up. Like, it hurts a lot more than them just saying no and not doing it. Because you'd much rather somebody say they don't want to be your friend than to just screw around with you and not act like a friend. Because every day I go through phases where when something's not working, and to think that there's a reason why it isn't working. It's like when things work for others, it has to be because we're doing something different. I mean, if everybody in this world was doing the same thing, this world would be a lot more fair, but then this world would be boring. But there are some things where you can say that if everybody was doing something, this world would be a lot better. So that's why there's so many evil things and evil bacteria and all that spread around the world. Because of some of the bad things that everybody does, that a lot of people do. But honestly, there's even some things that I would take back. I realize that it's not all right. Like I was talking to someone a while ago about being an artist and painting pictures where you build like a house and a bridge and everything, all neat, and it looks so real. Like I noticed that's something a lot of people can't do. That's why you just start off with a small picture, like a picture of an animal. And it would be a reference to something online. And I just caught myself doing that too. Also, I know one thing is that a guy did say that he would still think he's right even when someone proves him wrong. And I really don't blame him for it. Because nobody likes to be proven wrong. Like, I do hate it when like my parents try to prove me wrong. Because I mean, usually when you don't like to be proven wrong, that means you don't want to listen. It means you would rather be told what you want to hear. Now we got the space level that we're doing. Went on very easily. Now it's just an 82. I haven't heard of that sound in a long time. Caught him right on time. I think I know why. I can just put the Mighty Eagle right there. And then I should get 100 because the trampoline is where all of my points are. We'll just wait until we get started with the Abracabacon levels. That's when everything's gonna be crazy. I wanted to jump right here in the middle. I don't think that's going to be the right score. That's nothing. Let's just throw him right there. I don't know why it still made the noise. Nothing's jumping over it. Must be the leaves. Wow, you only gave me an 86. You could have at least given me like a 94. And an 86, that's way too low. See, there are some things that I won't believe, even if it is true. You know, like, I hear it is rude to, like, invite yourself to a sleepover. And I just believe that it is not rude to invite yourself to a sleepover. Even if it is, I still believe that it isn't. Like, I've looked up about inviting yourself to a sleepover, but there were even some articles that said there's a polite way to invite yourself to a sleepover. You could say something like, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm in town this week, and would you mind me staying the night with you? Fuck that level. That will probably be the last level back in 100. Level 30 is supposed to be the last one, but I don't waste time on that. But that's part of that saying, where you gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta walk before you can run. Obviously, because I literally just let the light stay on in my car. I did hear that that's a bad thing. You leaving the light on in your car is a bad thing. But there has been times where somebody has told me the truth, and it's something I didn't want to hear, and then I would wind up hating them for it. But at the same time, though, it's not worth the hate, because truth is the truth, and rules are rules. Can be freaked out over the littlest things. A lot of times it's better to look at stuff like that on the internet than it is to be trying to get something that you desire on in real life and get dumped for it. Because, you know, even when you, like, come back home from the bar, you have nothing at home, you still want to do something special, even though it's late at night, but then, again, that's how you wind up sleeping in late. Okay, I'm probably not going to do it, really. I might just work on this one for the night, and then be done with it. Because it is getting pretty late. Okay. Well, we made it a good stopping point. I think we'll work overtime, but we still got these 2 levels that we gotta fix, but touch that up in the next episode. I'll see you back here next time. Goodbye.